Hello everyone, it's Traci Palo here in the house. How's everybody doing out there? I'm going to give you just a few seconds and let some of you plug in and invite your friends while we begin this live. I'm pumped, seriously pumped about what we're doing this month, the month of January. Yes. So, if you're just joining, it's Traci Palo launching what we now call our Tuesday, Thursday trainings, the TNT show. And what we're gonna do for you is give a theme every month. You heard me. So this month, it's the beginning of 2019, and we're going to focus on everything to do with recruiting. Now, there's all aspects of recruiting. I was sitting there today thinking about all the different ways to recruit people. But way before you start the processes of the many processes of recruiting, there's a few things that you must do. These are called the 6 steps of successful recruiting. Write them down. Hi, Shane. I just want to say hi to some of you guys. Rhonda is in the house. Oh my goodness, Carolina from Colombia. So great to have you guys on. Let's see who's plugging in from afar. How far are you? Are you in another country? Go ahead and comment below. In fact, what I'd like you guys to do, if you don't mind, right now before we get into the meat of the training tonight, go ahead and share this out. Share this out to some of your other members. Currently, they're a part of NS training. Did you know? Maybe some of you guys don't know this, but as a member of NS Training, which you know what we're about, we're a community of like-minded people that are open arms, open doors to all. But you guys have some freedoms as a member of NS Training. When you go to NS Training, you can add people. Now, there's several of us that will approve them. The reason we set it up to they have to be approved is because, there's some weird yucko people on the internet, if you know what I mean. And there's lots of spammers out there. Yeah, that we have to delete. We have to protect our community. So, welcome to the launch of the TNT show. And this month, January's theme is all about recruiting. There's so many crazy aspects of recruiting, and we're going to start at the very beginning. If you guys are cool, these are 6 things that you have to, let me pull it up so I have my notes here. These are 6 things that you should definitely go through. In fact, I've got a set of notes right in front of me, so I don't even need to pull them on my desktop, okay? I'm all about keeping notes. I'm all about delivering great content, but there's a process that you must understand before you become a master recruiter. Do you guys want to know the beginning parts of becoming a master recruiter? If you do, throw me, how about a thumbs up? Yeah, I want to know. Because maybe you guys don't need to know anything about recruiting. I don't want to waste your time. So if you guys think that this might be valuable information, let's get this party started. Everything is about recruiting to be successful in your network marketing business, right? It's scary though, isn't it? So let's just get right on into it. Here's just a few things that I'm going to give you tonight. So as I mentioned at the top of this show, the TNT show, share it out, people. Tell me that you shared it in the comments. Let me know you're out there. I love, my favorite thing to do is to read the comments after the live. So there's tons of you guys scrolling right now. I'm not ignoring you. We got work to do. We got things to cover tonight. So comment all you want. Tell me that you like my lip color. It's one of the new ones. I don't remember. I think it's called Bravery. But we're going to talk about the 6 recruiting tips that you must dial in before you become a master You guys ready? Number one, write it down. In fact, I'd like Rhonda or Kendra or Bobby or Maddie, one of you guys that's plugging on, you mind just commenting it in the comments so that I know that you guys are all paying attention. Number one is character. These are the things that you need to take note on, reflect upon tonight after this training, okay? Reflect on if you've got all 6 of these dialed in. Character. Without integrity in this business, nothing works, okay? So when you are creating yourself into a master recruiter, you have to ask yourself, would people be attracted to me? Am I a woman of my word? Do I speak with confidence? Do I have integrity? It's so important that you dial that in. Now, here's something I want to read to you. The character, yes, integrity is critical. It's important. But you also have to be willing to do this business as if your life depends on it, and thinking your life does depend on it. See, so many of you out there, and I've been blamed to do that several times in my career with Nu Skin, so many of you still think this is a hobby. It's not a hobby. This is big business. You wait to see what's going to happen in 2019, guys. It's going to be crazy big. So number one, write it down. Character. Are you someone that I would want to partner with? Are you? Do you take care of yourself? Are you a good friend? Are you devoted to family? So think of that. Ethical, a great attitude, willing to help, all of those things. That's a part of your character. Number two, you ready for number two? Throw it down there. When I have to say number two, I want somebody to type this in. This is so important. Commitment. So these are 6 C's if you haven't already figured out. So number one's character. So crazy important. Okay? Number two, commitment. Stay committed because the majority of the world is not. The majority of the world, you guys, is comfortable right where they're at. So for you and I, we got an empire to build. We need to up our commitment game. I mean, I posted something this morning. It was I did a spin class on my Peloton bike upstairs, and I believe I posted something like, well, who said you had to start on January 1, right? I started today. Same goes true with this business. You can start right now, guys, being committed and not treating this business like a hobby. Get committed and know why you are committed to this business. Do not let fear or discouragement hold you back. Every single day in this business, your commitment, here it goes, you guys ready? Your commitment will be challenged. Do you know why it'll be challenged? Thank you so much for the thumbs up and the hearts and the shares. Your commitment will be challenged multiple times in this business. What are some ways for you that your commitment has been challenged? I'd love for you guys to comment on my commitment has been challenged because I sponsored some bad eggs and they're driving me crazy. My commitment is being challenged because I'm scared that people will say no to me. What is it for you? Love the no's, okay? I'm committed to getting lots and lots of no's because it's not the end result that matters. What matters, guys, in your commitment, it's our opportunity to just offer our solution to people. Because our business is amazing. Now, we'll talk about why new skin next week. We'll talk about why you should just raise your shoulders back and be so crazy excited about what it is that we have to offer. It's just our obligation to let people know. In fact, I'll use that because I don't like no's either. I don't like no's. So I do think things like this. I know this is probably not for you. In fact, I don't even know if you've ever, strived to have your own business, global company. Plus, you're probably too busy anyway. Okay, so, but I feel obligated to let you in on a secret of something that I've been working on around the world. And boy, this is crazy, crazy time to be building an online empire. And then let it be. It's just our obligation. In fact, the other thing that I'll use a lot, and we'll go over scripts later in the month, but another thing I will say often is, before I even open my mouth, I just want you to know one thing. I am not selling you. I mean, I'm busy all day long and all month long, and I'm on conference calls after conference calls. So I just want to first point out to you, before I even mention anything, I want you to know one thing and one thing only. It ain't my decision. It's your decision. I'm simply going to offer you some information to take a peek at, and it doesn't matter to me whatsoever if you say no. In fact, I will respect you that much more because I got stuff to do. All right? So we're going to talk about posture. Okay? So number one was your character. Before you start recruiting, maintain a character of utmost integrity. Are you with me? Number two, commitment. Get committed and get fired up and don't get out of my way, people. That's what I'm talking about. We've got lives to change. We have things to offer, solutions to offer to people, and the outcome doesn't matter. Some of you out there are stuck right there because the outcome matters to you. And it shouldn't matter to you. So love the no's. Love the no's. Be a no's best friend. Number three, you ready for this one? Certainty. Certainty. Oh, this is crazy good. Be absolutely certain that you know that you've got the best products. I'm not saying that you have to be certain about all 250 products. I don't even know how many we have now because we transitioned out of some of them. But anywho, it doesn't matter. Be certain about some of the products and a way that exudes confidence when you're talking to people. All right? So have confidence in the products and have confidence in your partner, New Skin. Yeah. I mean, read it again. Go, why New Skin? They've got a whole about New Skin and our culture and our products and our community. Go read it. Get fired up. Because there's no company, you guys, that compares to ours. I mean, what company out there do you know that can gift people with a product platform like ours? Turnkey, here you go. And we're the chosen marketing reps. It's like become the CEO of your global company for $0. But go make it a company. Don't make it a hobby. You want to be certain, but not only certain about the products and your partner, New Skin. You must, listen to me, you have to be certain about you. You are worthy. You matter. Your story is deserving to be shared. You are deserving to have, the many freedoms that our opportunity provides us. Why not share that with people? Get it in your belly that it's your obligation. We're a give back, pay it forward opportunity. There's nothing in it for me unless it's in it for other people. So get your focus off of what's in it for you. Get your focus back on what's in it to help others. That's where I want you to go. Number 4, I hope you guys are typing these in the comments. Number 4, compassion. Have compassion for people. So many times, I know that you guys have experienced this, especially with social media, where you get these long, spammy network marketing scripts, and you know it's a cut and paste, and they don't know you. And it feels like when you get it, it's like, excuse me, but you don't even know what I do, and you know nothing about me, and you just told me in a book about you and your opportunity and your company and blah, 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 and you didn't ask me permission. That's so icky. Don't do that. Don't even do it in person, you guys. You want to be compassionate about people. If I could say which of these 6 C's are the most important, it's that. It's compassion. People matter. And when you can build this business every single day with compassion and for other people in mind, people will trust you. People will listen to you. Don't be so quick to go out and spit out your spiel. Don't do that. Get to know people. I do this all the time. I got to tell you a story. I was in Nordstrom just a couple days ago, and Rick and I were there, and I got to take a sip of water if that's okay. This is an example of compassion and recruiting, okay? Let me show you. We walk into Nordstrom, and I see the cutest ball of energy standing at a table. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. And her and her husband will be in our business. You just watch. We're having lunch with them next week. They're from Bend, Oregon, 3 hours from us, but we fell in love with each other. You know why? Because of compassion. So I walk up to her table. Watch this. I should show you her package. She and her family make homemade dog food, dog treats. The branding is awesome. So I walk up to the table. She's got this big smile on her face, and I go, oh my, this is so cute. How did you come up with the name of your product? It's like Buddy's Treats or something. And did you hear me? Did you hear what I just asked? Oh my gosh, I love the packaging. Good job getting in here to Nordstrom to sell get your product brand out there. How'd you come up with this? I mean, how cute is your name? And listen, it's the best in the whole world. Listen. Oh, she just stood up in her short, cute little 5-foot way and with a big old smile, and she shared her story, how she decided she wanted to be a business owner, her and her family, and I could relate because we're business owners. So I let her talk, and oh, that must be tough that you have to travel all over the place to get this brand out there. Did you hear me? That's the problem. And I let her tell me all about the problem for a long time. Oh, I know, my parents are in this too, and they're retiring, and now it's just my husband and I. Hey, here's my husband, and Rick and him are talking, and we literally just fell in love with them because we showed compassion for and respect for their business. Now, mind you, I purchased over $100 of dog treats, and one of my dogs loves the dog treat. The other one spits it out, but it doesn't matter. It's not the point. The point is they are entrepreneurs. They want leverage. They want freedom. And so then I said, Wow, I am so impressed. You know, your business model actually kind of reminds me of my 24-year-old daughter's business model. She has a company called Mother Butter, and oh my gosh, I have watched her from ground floor innovate the product, the recipe, buy the jars, package it in a commercial kitchen, sell it and market it all over. I mean, the girl is having to be in charge of everything. And she goes, oh, I know. It's really exhausting. Okay, I know now's not the time. I'm already falling in love with you. Let's exchange numbers right now. Let's have lunch. That's all I said. She got home, she emailed me, my husband and I are going to be in Portland next week, and we'd really like to discuss further about your business. You know why that happened? Because it had nothing to do with Rick and I. It had all to do with sharing compassion for them and respect for the hard work that goes into their dream. You guys with me? Number 4. So number 1 was character. Number 2 was commitment. Number 3 was certainty and confidence. Number 4, compassionate for people around you. Get out of your own face. It's not about you. It's about what this opportunity can do for other people and the solution that it represents. Number 5, connectedness. This means both finding a connection with people. So it doesn't mean that in order for you to find a connection before you become a master recruiter, you need to know a little bit about you, okay? So when I say connectedness, I'm talking about how do you relate? Are you a quilter? Do you love dogs? Do you like to ride horses? Are you an author? Are you a blogger? Are you into fashion? Do you work out? Are you with me? Get to know you first so that you can relate to others. Do you love going to church? I mean, what is it for you? Are you a stay-at-home mom? That's another way you could relate to people. You can't relate to people until you know you. So number 5, know know the points of how people can connect to you so that you can connect to them. All right? Listen to this. Your job isn't to connect people to your proposition, but to what's best for them. So I don't need to hone in on that anymore. I mean, I think I've got my point across. Don't say anything about the opportunity until you connect, you show compassion, you relate so that they trust you, all right? Don't even go there. It's the worst mistake I see all the time out there, is especially back in the old days. Remember, maybe some of you guys still follow scripts. If you follow scripts, no, everybody should have a different script. It should feel like you if you're going to use a script. And we're going to go over scripts next week. But that's not for you to memorize them, okay? It's for you to have a few pointer openers of what you can say to people before you offer compassion and wanting to know all about them. I mean, one of the other things I'll say to people, and I'm doing it authentically, is if I see one of the gals I saw in Nordstrom schlepping dog treats, and I just from afar saw this ball of energy, I'm telling you, I knew that I needed to talk to her. So you want, oh, I lost my train of thought there. You got to know what you're looking for, okay? If I forgot, if somebody said, maybe in the comments, Traci, you were talking about this, maybe I'll remember what I was saying. My point is, know what you're looking for, connect with them, hear their story. And a lot of the times, now I got it, it came back. Girl, we've got to get together for Java. I don't care, I'll drive to Bend, you come here, let me know when you're back in town. I need to know all about you. There is a reason why I'm so drawn to you. She said the same thing about me. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. Okay, number 6, last one, clarity. Have clarity. Be clear. This is so important. You hear me talking about this all the time. If I want to be your business partner and I'm not a new Skinner and you see me, what 3 to 5 things do you look for before you even open up your mouth to someone? Do you know what they are? So somebody tell me, what are they for you? I'll tell you what mine are. Everybody's are different, okay? Mine are, so here, let me just read this and then I'll tell you what mine are. Clarity. Be clear of what you are looking for, okay? And once you know what you're looking for, when you're out and about, if you're really good and you see one of those character qualities that you're looking for, the next step is ask a question, usually together with a compliment, just like I did. People love that. They warm up. Oh, girl, where'd you get those shoes? Woo, you're rocking them. Whoa. Did you go to shoe walking school? Because, girl, you got it going on. Boom. Okay. Clarity. Okay, this is good. Okay, watch. Because I forgot to finish that. Be clear of what you are looking for, because it's just in my brain. I know exactly, and I can beeline it to that girl. I knew exactly what I was looking for. She had all of them. And then I asked a question that gave me the answer that I wanted. Right? Because I asked the question about her dog treats, okay? And the brand, and oh my gosh, how did you get in da-da-da? Oh, it's been a lot of work. It's a family business, and we're traveling all over, and blah, 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 blah. I got my answer, all right? Commit to empowering your potential recruits. Oh, I empowered her all right. I told her, you know, this is not the time to discuss any kind of business relationships, girl. But I know you and I are meant to do something. When are you going to be back in town? I think the 4 of us should have lunch or dinner or something. Let's talk business. I mean, I totally love running into entrepreneurs. And girl, you work hard. Because if you took this from scratch to where it is today, we need to talk. So I'm always empowering. That's it. Okay, and I put down, oh, here's some more that I wrote down. Compliment, connect. Don't close too quick. You know, find the things that you're looking for authentically. Isn't that great in our business that we actually get to hand select our business partners? But it's not a done deal until we interview them. That'll be next week. I'll tell you how, if you approach it with posture and you approach it with fear of missing out, meaning urgency, and then you set up an interview, multiple ways to do that. We'll talk about it next week. You guys want to hear about that next week? Did you guys like tonight? Throw me a heart. Throw me a whoop, whoop. Okay, take note on all of those things. Make this an assignment for you guys, because every single night, meaning every Tuesday and Thursday this entire month, the theme is all about recruiting. And this was where all of us need to start. All right, so blessings to all of you guys. I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye-bye.